YouTube, what's going on, you guys? Today I'm gonna be cutting my own hair. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this clipper. It's like basically the starter clipper for any beginning barber. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because I got a lot of good feedback from the last video I did with this clipper, and there's a lot of people out there that are considering cutting hair for the first time and they don't want to invest that much money into their setup. So that's why I'm gonna be making this video to show you guys how to cut your own hair from home. All right guys, so this is my before. I've been letting kind of like the sides grow right here to kind of just do a little blowout. So I'll be showing you guys how to do a low taper and the beard faded into that low taper. For my setup today, I'm gonna be using this, which is the wall color guard clipper. My wall guards over here. If you guys are gonna trim, your beard and you guys just want to have something that's reliable, you guys have to invest in a trimmer. For today, I'm gonna be using my BARBERS Pro Low Pro FX. It's zero gap, so I adjust the blades here and I make it sharper. This is a self-cut system, a 360 sided mirror. I suggest you buy one if you guys don't want to go that expensive. You guys can go on Amazon and they'll pop up for like 30 or 40 bucks. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my trimmer really quick and separate my beard from my taper area. We're gonna go about a finger's length. So now we have two options, guys. We can either go and start fixing our beard or we can do the taper. I'm gonna start first with doing the taper, and I'm gonna close the lever on my color guard clipper, and you guys can adjust the blade by taking off these screws and pushing both blades together. That's called the zero gap. We're gonna go about a finger's length right here and just go up and ball this area out. I'm now gonna hit also the beard area, and we're gonna go to finger's length. Finger's length right here. So a good tip, guys, I know my hair, I'm not gonna really have to debulk anything. I'm keeping this low taper. I'm not even gonna touch anything on top. If you guys have longer hair, you guys would wanna probably go in with the 3-guard and flick everything up and create that base that I have already set. Another complicated part about dealing with these clippers is that when you guys set guidelines, you guys are not gonna really see them. That's what happens when you guys are playing with clippers that are a lot less sharp. So make sure you guys know one finger, one finger, one finger, and one finger. So how I'm gonna blend out this line, we're gonna go from the open to closed lever position. So let's start with the open again and pretend like we're setting that guideline again. Go through it multiple times. Now let's put it kind of like almost 75% in, and we're gonna go a tiny bit lower from the top area. Not all the way to the top. And let's do the same thing on the beard. Let's go midway now, and we wanna hit the midway point of the guideline. The midway point over here on the beard. Then we're gonna close it all the way. Remember, we went already one finger closed, and we're just kind of refining that area. Just kind of refining it, just hitting it over and over. Now we're gonna go another finger out over here using our 1-guard lever open. This creates the half by opening up the lever. So we're gonna go a finger's length now. Now I'm gonna go a finger's length on the corner right here on my taper. Kind of like grazing up. This is called feathering. You're kind of just, as you work your way to the top, you're grazing the clipper out so it makes it easier to blend out the next line. This step might be a little confusing for some people. The 1-guard lever open guideline, it's a 2-step process. So first, we're gonna soften it, and then we're gonna erase it completely with the 0.5 guard. We're gonna close the lever, so one finger, second finger, and this is the guideline that we just set. So we want to hit it about right here at the end of the second finger. And you guys will probably not even notice a change, to be honest. So don't let this step kind of fool you. Then midway. And I'm opening it I'm using my index finger to kind of like open it up a little bit, little by little. And do the same thing on the beard, closed. Open, and then open it all the way, looking little mosca. Now that we've finished with our 1-guard, let's go ahead and attach our 0.5 guard. Let's go back and review our guidelines. This was a 0, half, and 1.5. At the start of this finger, that's where we're gonna use our half guard, close to open. So I'm just hearing out my clipper and seeing when it cuts. And when it starts cutting, that's when I kind of just pull back a little bit. Open it a tiny bit. We're gonna go a little bit higher now, and I'm paying attention to the little crunch noise. So once I hear it, I just pull back a little bit. And when I stop hearing it, that means that I need to open it up a little bit. And now let's open it all the way. Let's repeat the process now on the beard. 1, 2, at the end of that. Midway. Open all the way. If you guys have longer hair than me and you guys scooped out with the 3 guard, the next step is going with the 2.5. 2 guard, like I mentioned, you open up the lever, it makes it to 2.5. So I'm just gonna scoop out and flare out and see if it cuts anything, but it's not really cutting much. So I'm just gonna close it a little bit. Just kind of graze up a little bit, graze up. Once you guys do that and set that guideline, we're gonna just do the same thing, but now using the 1.5 guard. We're bridging the gap between the 1 guard lever open and the 2 guard lever open is this. So that's why we need this. I'm gonna go closed to open and just kind of just hear this cut. And once it cuts a little bit, I'm just gonna pull it back. Open it a little bit, pull it back a little bit, and I'm gonna let these hairs grow out. I'm not really trying to touch them because I want this to kind of curl up into my blowout. Don't forget on the beard either, guys. I'm gonna leave the lever open on this. All right, guys, using my Fabulous Pro Low Pro FX, we're gonna start lining up that C-cup area. First starting right here at the top, just gently with the left corner, and just keep gliding all the way down until we get to that midpoint, and then work your way back. Once that top area is done, now we're gonna work at the bottom area and connect it to the center. The next thing is, remember guys, we set a 1-finger line with the color guard lever closed. We're gonna go halfway of this using our trimmer and flicking up, like I've been telling you guys. Stretch your skin, and you guys don't wanna take it all the way to the top. This is gonna create that nice crispy baldness so your taper can just last longer. So the next step, you guys wanna grab your trimmer if you guys have a beard. What I like doing is I like starting first right here at the center of the corner, then line up the vertical line bars and leave this for the ending, and then also hit the mustache at the same time before we line up the cheek area. So essentially, your lining should be about a finger from your Adam's apple. Once you guys set that first line, now we have to either choose to connect either side. Go ahead and hit the stash really quick. If you guys have an overgrown mustache, a great number to run your mustache is with the 1.5. I kind of have almost like a 2. I kind of like the length here. And the sides of my beard is about a 2 guard. If you guys want me to do a full-blown beard tutorial, just let me know down below. Just gently tap the top of your lip. And here, I like moving my tongue and placing my tongue here. To work this top area, you guys are gonna have to flip your trimmer upside down, hold it with your thumb here and both your index finger, middle finger at the top, and then push your tongue towards the top. You guys wanna go down and then push up, down and push up. Now we got this to work on. You guys need to buy a razor. Faded Culture, guys, David 10 if you guys want a 10% discount. They have great blades. My rule of thumb is right here at the top of the mustache. So I go ahead and stretch my skin really quick. This is a 45-degree angle right here with my straight razor. And you guys can blow a bubble right here on the side. This creates pressure. So now we have kind of like our baseline. Next, I like starting at the top, stretch the skin. Now we want to line up the C-cup area. Then I'm gonna bald out this line right here. Just a tiny bit, guys. Now we're gonna move towards the back area of our taper. So you guys want to be able to line up the behind the ear so this can be nice and clean. We're gonna start over here, right there. I kind of pushed it back a little bit. We're gonna start working our way into the top of the ear. So tilt your trimmer on its side. I already have kind of like my taper already preset. Go ahead and grab our 3 guard. And if you guys are doing a blowout taper, just graze up. And once you guys get to that point where you guys want to stop, just pull your clipper out. And that's basically my foundation for my blowout taper. Let's repeat the same process we did on both sides. Let's go about a finger's length right here with our lever closed. And I mentioned before, this is the 0. Once I get to that middle point, then I'm gonna switch to this side, use the other mirror, and finish the job with my left hand. So that's where it can get a little tricky for some people. Let's open up the lever. This makes the half. Let's go a finger's length above. Just one finger, guys, just one finger. Switch sides now, it's midway. I'm switching hands as well. So make sure the blade is laying flat on your neck and you just go up. And now we have that first guideline with the lever open that measures the half. We're gonna just reverse now. 3/4 open right now. And I'm just gonna work on blending this right side of my head. Now we're going like midway point. You guys don't wanna go higher than that midway point. Then let's close it a tiny bit. And I'm kind of using like the corners. Next step, one guard lever open, same thing, one finger's length above. Now that we're right here, I'm just gonna start closing it little by little. Kind of like, I'm going a little quicker for you guys. Just look at the side taper section of this video. And I'm gonna close it a little bit. 1/4 closed, and now it's all the way closed. At the end of this finger, we're gonna go close to open with the half guard. And just like I've been telling you guys, if you guys get lost, kind of graze your machine. When it starts cutting, just pull it back. That's your start point. Now I'm gonna go midway. It was closed, now it's midway. We're going close to open. Now it's all the way open. I would go in with my 2-guard lever open. I'm gonna just demonstrate for you guys really quick, but it's not really cutting that much because I'm stopping there where I did the 3-guard lever open. That's with the lever open. Now it's closed, this is a 2. It's cutting a tiny bit, but just to demonstrate to you guys can also do trial and error. So once that's done, let's go ahead and quickly put our 1.5 guard. So we went from the 2-guard to the 1.5 guard, and now we're gonna do close to open. Go towards that beginning of the line, or open it all the way and go a tiny bit higher until it hits. So now guys, we've almost completed our blend. Let's go in with our trimmer now. Just at the bottom, you guys don't wanna get too high. All right guys, so I just finished my low taper tutorial. I did the beard and I did the low taper, the back, I did the whole thing using these clippers. If you guys enjoyed the content, let me know down below in the comment section. Give me some ideas on what types of videos that I should be creating for you guys. You know, I got a lot of great feedback using these clippers. You know, there's a lot of people out there that want to learn how to cut hair. Start with this video. If you guys can execute this haircut on yourself, I'd highly suggest checking out my other content, more advanced videos on fading, on tapers. I appreciate you guys for the support. Sub for more videos, and I'll catch you guys next week for more content. Peace.